Dear respected brothers and sisters who are listening, firstly, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Straight away, all of you are wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah. Not even thinking of what we've actually just said. And that's the point of the talk actually. Point of the talk is that we've become Muslims who are using phrases in our daily lives, and we use it every day like Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam, MashaAllah, Inshallah, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Inna Lillah, La Hawla wa La Quwwata Illa Billah. And all these phrases that we use them daily in our conversations and in our daily lives, but most of us don't even have a clue how significant they are and what they actually mean. It's just become, the secondary thing. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. Done. And then start talking. We don't even think of what we've actually said. Now first is to get the salam right, to say the salam properly. Some people are like, salam alaikum, salam alaikum. Sounds like half a swear to me. Seriously, some people say salam like that. Salam alaikum ji, salam alaikum. Some people say salam like that. Some people, salam alaikum, instead of the proper as-salam. No, salam alaikum. And now you've got the internet and you've got the, short thing. You say, Salaams. And not even the SLM. And some people even forget that. So the proper way to do salam when you're in person is Assalamu alaikum. Okay, can everyone say it? Assalamu alaikum. Right, now, if you want to add on to that and make it even better, because Assalamu alaikum will get you 10 rewards. And wa rahmatullahi will get you another 10. Say wa rahmatullahi. And then if you say wa barakatuh, it will get you another 10. Wa barakatuh, that's it. Now, when you reply, you've got to say wa alaykumus salamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, if somebody gives you the full salam or up to barakatuh, you have to give the full salam up to barakatuh again. Because the Quran has said, وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ, when you give each other salam, فَحَيُّ بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا, give a better one. Or at least give the same. أَوْ رُدُّوهَا, give the same as they've said to you. So if somebody says, Assalamu alaikum, you should say, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Say a better one than that. Or at least say, Wa alaikum assalam. Okay? Now, you've got all sorts of people saying all sorts of salams. Some people are, Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salam alaikum. Like almost eating it all up, salam alaikum. Some people, Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, salam alaikum. Now we're Muslims, alhamdulillah, you should know the ayn. If you're a Muslim, you should know the ayn, because the ayn is part of your language. It's language of Arabic, and a part of Arabic every Muslim should know. And we will use that in our salah, we will use that in our Quran tilawah, we're going to use that when we say the salam. Now it's important that you learn the ayn, alaykum. There's nothing, maybe one in so many hundred people won't be able to pronounce the ayn properly because they've got some problem, maybe they're dyslexic, whatever, Allah has created in that way, no problem. But most Muslims should be able to say the ayn properly. So, Assalamu alaikum. Now, the alif lam at the beginning is also important. It's not salam alaikum, it's assalamu alaikum. And there's a reason why the alif lam is there. And I'm going to explain that to you. And when somebody says to you, wa alaikum salam or something, it's the same salam when you meet them and the same salam when you finish off. So, you know what some people do? When they finish off, it changes. They don't do the real Muslim, sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, the Islamic sunnah. They don't do that. What is that? Well, at the end, it's supposed to be Assalamu alaikum to the person again, and they're supposed to say Wa alaikum assalam as well, and that's when you depart. It's not Assalamu alaikum, it's like Khuda hafiz, Khuda hafiz. The time for departure comes, and they say to each other Khuda hafiz, or they say Fi amanillah. They do the, yes or no? Come on guys, yes or no? People think that that's the way to depart. That's not the sunnah way to depart. That might be your cultural way to depart. It's a dua. Khuda hafiz means may God protect you. Fi amanillah means in the protection of God, which is a dua. It's a good way of giving a person a valuable a valuable prayer that may God be with you. That's what it is. May God be with you. That's fine. But it's not a sunnah. And you're not fulfilling the salam of departure. There's a salam of meeting and there's a salam of departure. So what happens here is that you have to do both of them to complete the entire sunnah. You have to do both of them to complete the entire sunnah. So those cultures that say Khuda Hafiz or Fiyam Amiyanillah, look, I want you guys now, and there's a lot of people going to listen to this inshallah after this talk. Now all those people have to please stop this thing. As in, if you want to say Khuda Hafiz, fine. You want to say Fiyam Amiyanillah as a dua, fine. But don't think it's a sunnah. If you want to do it as an extra thing, fine. But you must say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, or Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, or Assalamu alaikum at the end when you're departing one another, and the other person has to say Wa alaikum assalam, or Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, or Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That's how you depart. That's the sunnah part. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he hugged someone once. Okay, once. And he used to hug people who he hadn't seen for a long time. So the Sahaba who he saw every day, for them was just a salam or just a handshake, and that was it. And if he did hug someone, it was one hug. Some brothers, some brothers, you know it, right? They want 3. They want 3. If they don't get 3, they got issue with you. First is, look, it's not even sunnah. I don't, look, if a brother wants to give me 3, I'll just give him 3. Peace, brother, peace. Peace. Don't cause, because some brothers they get angry with you if you don't give them 3. They think, once, sorry brother, you can sit down inshallah, yeah? So what happened is once, I was in my local masjid and we had construction work going on. And we had a narrow passageway for people to go. And the whole construction works meant that half of the masjid had works going on. So we had Eid day. We had 5 jamaats, 5 prayers just to get people in and out. And the narrow passage was such that it was a one-way system. We had to wait for all the people to go out, and then the people waiting outside could come in. There was no space for 2 people to walk in the passageway. So what I did, I said to all the brothers, I said, brothers, please, Eid day, I know you're all loving. You know what Eid day, everybody does it, everyone gets up like, dunga, dunga, dunga. Everyone in Eid. It's like Eid day, you have to do 3. If you don't do 3, then there's no Eid. Yeah? And the sunnah is that only people you haven't seen for a long time do 1 hug. One hug. But there's no sunnah for 3 hugs. Okay, there's no sunnah. But anyway, I don't want to offend anyone. If somebody believes that, Naiji, I want 3. Right, so what happened is that I said to brothers, please just say salam to each other, and we've got people waiting outside in the rain. Please just salam quick. If you need to hug, 1 hug and out, yeah? So this guy came up. He came all the way up to me. He wants to hug Imam. Yeah? So I hugged him once, and I said, brother, now, he looked at me and said, not going to hug me. Not going to hug me. I said, please brother, you understand, I just gave the talk, please move on. There's people waiting outside in the rain, yeah? That people need to come in. And the brother was like, hey, see? Imam don't want to hug me, innit? Imam don't want to hug me. And he's going off talking about it. I'm thinking, Ya Allah, what's wrong with these people, man? So anyway, I followed him. I followed him till I got outside. And when people were coming outside, now I was out in the open. I said, brother, come here. I said, come here, hug me, brother. Hug me. So he hugged me once, he hugged me twice, he hugged me 3, 1 to stop. I said, no, hug me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He said, brother, stop. No, 10. I gave him 11 hugs. I said, you want to hug me, brother? Hug me, brother. Don't think that I'm going to tell you that only 1 hug, I don't love you, brother. I love you, brother. For the sake of Allah, yeah? Guys, for the sake of Allah, yeah? Don't get too close, yeah? So anyway, the whole point is that some people get so annoyed if you don't just give them what they want, what they used to. But the sunnah, if you talk about the sunnah is 1 hug and only for that person who you haven't seen for some time. When you say salam, there's a way of handshaking and there's a sunnah way of handshaking. The sunnah way of handshaking with the salam is that you put your hand with the other hand and, I'm going to ask a brother, well, Bismillah, you're going to be Bismillah, yeah? So we say, wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. This is a real one, yeah, mashallah, yeah. Look, his hand is there, my hand is there, we both locked in tight, and that's fine, yeah. Now, if I want to, there's one hadith that says, the Sahabi says, the Prophet's hands, both of them were between my one hand. So you can do with two hands or you can do with one hand, right? The wrong thing is for you to do a salam where, come, brother, let me do it. You don't give me a full thing. Let me do it. Can you see that? That's like your hand smells, man. You know, like you stink, boy. Yes, sorry, brother. I don't mean it like that. Yeah, you know. Now look, one is like some people like this. Some like dead fish. Dead fish. This guy's trying to do salam to him like dead fish. And some people, they're like, la ilaha illallah. They're jawbreakers. They're like, Salam alaikum. And this guy's like, Alaikum assalam. Some people are handbreakers. Brother, I know you love me, yeah? Don't break my hand. I didn't do anything to you. Right? And some people, when they meet, they want to meet and they do this, and they'll do all this other stuff like, a touch. Whatever. Now look, guys, listen, you want to get the sunnah of it, just do the first one. That's fine. If you want to have fun, no problem. Now and again with fun, with your friend, whatever, you want to do all this stuff, that's fine. But don't think that you're doing the sunnah.